What's up, guys? Welcome to the commentary version of Zybak 2, my Crowfall Slayer montage. It's been a while since I put out this video, but I like to do the commentary version a good bit after the original comes out, just so we can sort of view it with hindsight a little bit, because I think that makes it a little bit more interesting. So this was one of my second big Crowfall montage. I put a lot of effort into these things, and I like to give a bit of a play-by-play, as well as talk about some of the editing decisions that go into these videos, because a lot of effort does go into them. So without further ado, let's get into Zybak 2. So the first thing you're going to notice is actually some unintentional jokes. This was completely not planned. This Dorian Vista I thought just looked cool, so I put it at the start of the video. This is before the Wild Hunt, before any of the Dorian RP memeing things that we're doing now, which makes it even more funny. This right here was a big pulverize interrupt. I hit him with a flintlock shot on his crash. That's why his health went down. This is a 1v1 against Anglemar, one of the bigwigs in Winter Blades, back when I was running Mole Hunter, but I actually catch him bandaging. I actually hear him on my headset bandaging behind this tree, and that's gonna pretty much alert me exactly to where he's at. So with these, with my actual montage videos, I try and show off like fights against some notable people, so especially at the starting segments. Now, this guy is one of the best Slayers I've encountered. I don't know how to say his name, Perfufton. I don't know how you say it, but this guy definitely would have had me, but I have a very clutch dynamite here. He gets the drop on me, which is pretty huge in a Slayer 1v1. Whoever gets the opener is at a big disadvantage, but I catch him with a pretty big dynamite into, I believe, a flintlock pepperbox, which is quite a bit of damage right there. I could have played that 1v1 a little better. I probably should have ultimated as soon as he opened on me to clear the expose. I crit every single ability on this guy. Every single ability. You can go back and watch it. I crit every single fucking thing because I actually got to use my revenge passive on that guy with Mole Hunter. Now, this is the most insane thing I've ever done in Crowfall. I'm going to hit this guy with so much stuff all at once, I actually have to slow it down because it's crazy. So, I believe I hit this guy with a 5-point pepperbox flintlock combo into an LMB, into another flintlock proc, into a flintlock knockdown, into a dynamite, out of that dynamite, into a 5-point pepperbox, into a dynamite explosion. It's crazy. That's the most insane thing I've done in this game. This John guy just gets absolutely fucking bodied. Yeah, nothing special about that other than just big numbers. Thought it was entertaining. Now, this clip really pissed me off because it got ruined. It got ruined by, what is that thing called? Shrink? I hate that. I hate that this clip got ruined by that. So, I'm gonna body this guy. And, the other Winter Blades cleric hits me with Shrink, which is a 20% damage reduction. Now, I'm still gonna kill this guy. However, I like these PvP montages to sort of be absurd. I like insane PvP montages, like things like Pat 3, for example. That shit I live for. I like incredibly ridiculous scenarios, so I was kind of bummed out that I got hit with the 20% reduction there. They made that clip even better if I didn't get hit with that. Love that right there. Hit that dude with a flintlock, or hit that dude with a 5-point pepperbox. Killed him with his own fall damage. Kind of a throwback to Zybak 1, where somebody actually kills me with that, with a Myrmidon net. This is a kill against Damebix, who is the GM of Winter Blades. This is an older clip, back when I was obsessed with trying to get 10 stacks of Feeling Lucky. I do not channel big, long, rapid fires like that anymore, because it's not really needed. You really only need 3 or 4 stacks to get 5 buffs, unless you get really unlucky. Tip of my hat to you guys there. I love the Duelist, like, little animations they do when they're just standing around. Really like that shit. Alright, next up, we've got... Okay, so this guy, you can tell a player is brand new by how they move. Just how they move around the world, and they, like, stop for a second, and they go and move again, and they stop for a second. You'd be surprised how many players I don't kill that are like this.
Based off the way he's moving. So.
And he just dodges off the edge, so...
Did he just roll off the edge?
Yeah, he just killed himself. So this was a team fight that we had against the Sentient. I can't remember exactly what they were doing. I think this I can't remember if this was like an unclaimed fort that came up, or if we were helping defend. I can't remember the specifics, but Yeah, this just shows you what a duelist can do in these team fights if you're sort of being ignored, which I kind of was. I'm at an angle. I'm on this rock. I'm not exactly in a spot where people can very easily see me and identify me. But damn, you can really pop off, especially when people are running from you. Running away from a Slayer is the worst thing you can do. You're not gonna outrun them. You're just gonna give them your back, and if you put forward pressure on them, it actually lowers their damage quite a bit. So running from Slayers, you're better off. You're better off, even if you're another Slayer, I think you're better off just fighting it typically. Yeah. So anyway, this just shows how much you can pop off on people running away. This was TRA. TRA was helping us here, so I was trying not to hit the TRA guys, the guys with the gray shields. However, I have a shotgun ability, so I just naturally hit them every now and then. So I believe Mugga BG is his name. He gets a lot of flintlocks, or a lot of pepper boxes, I should say, that I was not. Yeah, he's gonna get a few right here. So sorry about that, Mugga. It was not intended, but just got a big ass cone shotgun, literal shotgun ability. But luckily he's a pit fighter, so. Don't do anything to him anyway. Yeah, so showing off some fun antiquated or ancient footage back when Duelist had 2 dodges, 2 20-meter dodges. That was some fun shit. Also, look at this, 8 ability slots. We now have 10. So you'll see some stuff in this video that it really dates it, which I think is kind of cool. I like that I've made Crowfall videos throughout all of the Crowfall eras. So you can see some of this weird, especially some of the UI. You'll see that later on. This was a random infected fight. Infected is crazy. I mean, anything happens on infected. I'm fighting with Dissentient right now. So that's fun. I believe, yeah, we just start killing people one by one. I didn't really have a very good start to the fight, but as you can see, whittling people down a little bit. Gonna catch that dude out when he's low. Yeah, so I'm just cleaning him up. Gotta love Justice, man. Or wait, is this Justice? Yeah, I believe it is, right? I can't remember. I try to pick songs that are good. I know it sounds stupid, but I try to pick like, yeah, this is Justice. I try to pick songs that you might not have heard, especially like the first song. The very first song I pick, I try to have it something that is unique. I have something really cool for ZybakTV. I think you guys will really enjoy. But the Siege was the first song that I picked. It's called Right Now by the Siege. Really cool. Like, I like songs that are like pump up, kind of like something they'd play like in a stadium to get everybody jammed, like excited. I like that kind of shit. Huh. This clip, poor Mugga. He was actually He was the guy helping me. Like a minute. Oh, this is Muffin, not Mugga. Sorry. Yeah, dude, I was so stoked when this guy ran back. I'm bandaging, and I'm like, ah, shit, he's gonna get away. And then he runs back. And I'm like, oh, your fate is sealed. Especially because he blew his mobility right there to get to me. He blew both his leap and his charge, his merm charge, and his roll. So, other than that grip, he really had nothing. Like, he's got no mobility right there because he used it on me, he used it to get to me. So, yeah, he's done. And I believe this is the end of this segment. Oh, God. Okay, so this right here was, Faye actually had a bug where if you timed your double jump at the right... If you timed your double jump perfectly, you would actually gain vertical height. This is not, obviously this is a bug, but if you timed it just right when your character was flipping, you could like double jump when your character did a flip, and it would actually give you vertical height. Like you would just go like. So you can see that I'm gaining height in perpetuity. By the way, there is no skybox, or at least as of the recording of this video, there either is no skybox or it is so high that you can't realistically get to it. I can just keep going. Just keep going until I couldn't see the ground. This, I mean, I don't know what the fuck was going on here. I like to show bugs in this, like funny bugs, because I think it's cool to look back on. Look back on stuff like that. And here we go with a classic, dude, a fucking classic Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 song. Gotta fucking love it, dude. If you know this song, you're a fucking legend. Throwbacks, man. I like to hit that nostalgia. I like third partying fights. Now, when you do third party fights like this, where you're like the third guy that has no affiliation with what's going on in the main fight, because this was Lords of the Dead fighting Dissentient, it's actually in your best interest to make the fight even, so you can clean up whoever's there. You don't want to make it one-sided, because if you make it one-sided, then you're just going to get dogpiled by the guys that easily won the fight. If there's any way you can make the fight even, do that. That's your best course of action if you actually want to clean up everybody. And that's what's going to happen right here, is I actually make that fight even to where I get a 1v1 in the very end and clean that up. These clips, you got to love clips like you got to love when your enemies come to you and the way these guys came to me. These guys came at me all staggered. Also, some of these guys were completely unaffiliated. Like this is one, I believe this is LOTD, so it's one LOTD guy. And by the time I basically have this guy dead, the other guy shows up. So it's basically a 1v1 into a slight 2v1 into a 1v1 again. So now we're 1v1 again. It's actually better than 1v1 because I'm 1v1ing this guy with full buffs, so I have the advantage here because I have 6 buffs that I built up on the other guy. So I'm at the advantage here in the 1v1. Now this 1v1 is basically over. Other guy shows up. Perfect, dude. And I've got momentum. I've got 5 stacks of feeling lucky. Gonna flip the coin. God hates me, and I get 3 buffs with a 5 stack. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know why. I wish I would have gotten more, but at least I got Humiliations Galore and I got Capifero, which are the two ones you really want. So not the worst, but very fortunate staggered enemies there, rather than them all hitting me all at once. Obviously, 1v1 against the Fleshed, which dude, druids are a very hard matchup. Very hard matchup for Slayers. Actually, a little bit easier this patch due to the CC changes, because you can actually interrupt more of the Druid stuff. However, it's still a tough matchup, absolutely. And this was actually the first time I'd ever done this, where I've bandaged mid, bandaging on their ultimate. That's actually a very good strategy. I could have been a little faster there, but again, it was my first time doing it. But when a Druid pops his ult, bandage if you can. I mean, it's really not a terrible idea, as long as you have an iframe to break the bandage, which I did with my ultimate there. Could have definitely played that a little better. So this clip right here, this is just absolutely, like, these guys lined up like this, like it was a firing range. And it was funny because Hook'em's like, maybe you should call targets from now on, Zybak. But dude, if every fight went like this, man, we'd never lose. I mean, this was just absolutely everybody in my guild firing on all cylinders, focus targets. Like, I mean, we were just in sync. This is crazy. Like, as soon as I said a name, like, everybody would, like, instantly just went whoop, locked on. It was, yeah. It just went perfectly. So.
Well, I mean, this was kind of like perfect scenario.
Yeah, like I even say it right there. Like that does not happen like that very often, where you just go fucking boom, 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 and just knock them down like bowling pins.
Those guys got fucking owned. Oh, this dude. Oh my god, this guy's got a bunch of shit. I'm literally shaking right now. That was not okay.
Yeah, I like to include little comedy bits in between the PvP, just to kind of lighten it up and give people a little bit of a break from the intensity. And that was actually relevant to the campaign, that little blurb. All right, so this was actually the one of the clips that Summit1G watched, he gave some very interesting color commentary on it, which was very fucking fun. I love when streamers and other Crowfall players watch my montages on their stream and react to it. That is like my favorite fucking shit. So if anybody knows of anybody that's done that, that's like watched my stuff on their stream and react to it, I fucking love seeing that. Especially the montages, because I put a lot of effort into this shit. I just like to see when other people enjoy it. It makes my day. Hit those dudes with a dynamite on the cliff right there. It was actually a very good dynamite. I think I hit both of them with that. Yeah, Psycho's like basically dead up there. And I actually have to run off here because it's a 3v1, so I actually run off here and I engage them about 60 seconds later. Maybe not quite 60, probably about 30 seconds later, but as you can see, Psycho was not able to get much of his health back. So I'm gonna re-engage and wipe up Psycho here. So I get him, and I got a full 6 buffs here, so I'm in a pretty good spot to really turn on these guys. Now this was in the era of frost guards being absolutely insane. Luckily, I've got really good movement here. My movement was pretty on point. That Myrmidon net pull might have actually helped me. Like, he might have actually pulled me out of an ice combo. So who knows? But luckily, this guy, I'm moving in such a way to where this guy cannot hit his ice on me. So he doesn't hit me with a single volatile ice knockdown. And that dude was pretty low to begin with. And it's kind of funny here. I hit this dude. I hit the tree. I hit the tree with an axe swing, trying to hit that guy. Now here's a 1v1 against a pretty good Slayer. Actually, one of the better Slayers in the game, Muffins. In Winter Blades, he definitely knows what the fuck he's doing. I'm sure some of you guys watching this have probably been killed by him. Yeah, definitely one of the better Slayers out there. Him and Perfufton or Perfutin or however you say his name are very good Slayers. Again, Slayer v Slayer matchups are really tight. I mean, there is some RNG, but it's also very, very slim margins. I mean, really slim. That could have gone either way. A lot of these Slayer 1v1s really can go either way. You know, if somebody gets a little bit unlucky, or if somebody gets the drop on you. I mean, a lot of it does come down to the opener. If you get the drop on somebody and you're able to get not only the exposed, but also maybe a global or two before they're able to actually identify where you're at. I mean, it really does come down to that. It's like rogue versus rogue duels in WoW, where I mean, the margins are just so razor thin that, yeah, anything could really happen. So this is Soline, who is the leader, the GM of HOA. And this clip is funny because, so he's running around this tree because he's screaming at his guild, you know, where his location is. So after I actually kill him, I managed to get back into stealth, luckily, because like 30 guys, like 30 people came to his aid. But luckily I got the kill. I didn't even bother looting the body because I knew exactly what he was doing. I knew exactly what was going to happen after I killed him. So damn near immediately after I kill him right there, the cavalry comes in. Here's some more crazy bugs where that Templar just jumped into the sky. And look at this UI, dude. Look at this UI. This is before they updated the UI to have better frame rate. So this UI is playing at like 10 frames a second. Look at how terrible those GCDs look. They're at like fucking 4 FPS. Ugh. Hey, it shows you how far this game's come, man. Like, that UI is terrible compared to what we have now. Ugh. Especially the pip generator, which you might see in a later clip. It was like literally big yellow blobs. Oh, here we go. So this is actually a super old clip. This was in when we had the stealth or the harvesting tray. So I'm actually going to get opened up on by a duelist here. I'm on my second mining account. This is an account strictly for mining in a group with my other account. So I'm going to go into stealth right there, and I'm going to switch to my other Crowfall account and gank this guy on my main account while Zybak 2 is in stealth. And what's funny is that, so this was right outside Winter Blades Keep, and they had the only rank 10 iron or something in the campaign. Like, it was like the only iron in the campaign. So I'm mining at like 3 in the morning or something crazy. On high alert, obviously, because there's a lot of people that want that ore. And I'm going to get the alt-tab 1v1 against Doc Hollidays, who is also a Slayer duelist from, I mean, God, this clip is old now. That clip could really be like a year and a half old now or something, as of the watching of this. Here we go, back into some PvP here, Fire Lord the Jester. This guy is actually sort of a notable, like, confessor. This is the first time I'd seen him on a duelist, but, you know, everybody's checking out the duelist a little bit anymore. So there he is. This is a 1v1 against Zach, who is an old school like duelist player. He's been playing the duelist for, God, since it came out, since Big World. He's been playing the game for a really long time. Could have definitely. I think I ended up whiffing a pepper box here. I think I missed that. Yeah, I completely missed that pepper box there. Pepper box at short range is a little weird. So yeah, here's a 1v1 against Duffy, who is the guild leader of Corvus Citadel, another pretty major guild. Definitely now, Corvus Citadel has really beefed up as of recently. I mean, holy shit, they got some dudes now, for real. So yeah, Frostguard, just tanky as fuck, man. I don't know what he was particularly tanky. But yeah, this was in the era of Frostguards being absolutely insane. I don't believe he was playing like a volatile spam spec. I think he was like a full tanky boy. I don't know exactly what he's playing in this recording there. Spider Monkey. This dude is actually a sick fucking merm. He is a Confessor main, from my understanding, but he's actually a very good Myrmidon. You can tell because he does very quick pulverizes. He does not telegraph his pulverizes. Interrupting him with flintlocks on pulverize is considerably harder than most Myrmidons because most Myrmidons channel that thing for like half a second. He's quick. He's much quicker than most people, so it makes it harder. And he's gonna damn near whoop my ass. Damn near whoop my ass. I'm on the back foot here. Things are not going well. He is hiding it. He's hiding his crashes. He is using his half giant ultimate in between his berserks, making it really tough on me. And I'm actually gonna hit him with the Hail Mary interrupt right there. That was the last. That was it. If I didn't hit that interrupt on his pulverize there, that flintlock on his pulverize, that'd have been it. It'd been lights out for me. This is Mr. Erad. He is the leader of Spectre Legion, and I'm taking advantage of terrain, man. You got to use all the stuff to your advantage you can. You're a ranged stealth character. You might as well take advantage of any sort of terrain you can. And especially against a Templar, it's like taking candy from a baby against a Templar. It's pretty fucked up. It's fucked up against anybody, but against a Templar, it really is like, it's like a bruh moment. Like, really? But, hey, man's gotta eat. Man's gotta eat. Alright. So, I can't remember what's coming up after this. Weapons X, he is, I want to say, the leader of UXA, or one of the leaders of UXA. He's a bigwig up there. Hit this dude with some crazy wombo action there. Yeah, hit that dude with some pretty... Yeah, there it is. I hate that I missed that pepper box. If I'd hit that pepper box, that'd have been lights out way sooner. Here is a fight against Dolmar. It's actually a little disrespectful. I went to go get my disciplines even though I knew there was a... I went to get the disciplines even though I knew there was a guy trying to gank me. I was like, it's a brigand. I got time. It's fucking sad. So, Dolmar. So, why is he so tanky right here? So, he's actually using Bloodthirst, I believe. So, you're going to notice that, like, I'm doing nothing to him, and then all of a sudden his health just starts getting melted down. And that is because his barriers are gone, and his Bloodthirst is actually ticking. So he just gets, like, fucking melted there at the very end. This is a fight against McTan. I believe he is the guild leader of Mithril Warhammers. They're under the Lords of Death Guild as of the recording of this video. Or as in this video, they're under the Lords of Death tag. But they're actually the Mithril Warhammers now on the live version of the game. And they've beefed up quite a bit as well. There's a lot more of them running around there used to be. So they're their own guild again. So that's cool. I like that they're like, they've got like a gimmick where they all play dwarves, and they're largely compliant to that. However, there are a few non-dwarves. Okay, so this dude, I literally just logged into the game, and there's like 8 there's like 8 Russians playing fucking gerbils. And I don't know what the hell is going on here, but I logged in, I got an invite, and it's a Ganetian race war against everybody else. I really can't explain how or why this happened. This was not planned. I literally just log in and I see fucking six gophers, and it's time to own people, and we do, and it works, and it's great. There's Chillmate. That is Chillmate right there, who is the Crowfall meme master.
Are fucking next level. So I guess I just logged into some sort of Ganetian race war.
Alright, so this is like the segment I really don't like. After watching the video back, I kind of wish I didn't include it, because I think it sort of takes the wind out of the sails a bit. I don't know if it was the song. The song is good. I think I like the song, obviously, or I wouldn't have picked it. I try to have some variety in the songs. Like I'll have like a really intense song, and I'll have like a more laid back song. My thinking was to have like more of a laid back, like I don't want to say relaxing, but just something to like decompress a little bit from like intense. But I think this one sort of fell short. I think the video would be better if this segment just literally didn't exist in the video at all. Basically what this was it was a really long, drawn-out PvP segment. Like, a really long, drawn-out engagement. This was a 3v1 that turned into another 2v1 immediately after. So it's kind of like, it's a little bit more slow paced. You see all of it. So I actually popped Mole Hunter there, which is how I saw that Turret Boy guy in stealth. This is back when I was playing Mole Hunter. So that was kind of the thinking, right? Because it was a pretty crazy like gameplay interaction, right? I get into a 3v1, and immediately after I get into another 2v1, and like I'm talking like a minute later. It's just a slow segment. I mean, right now I'm fighting 2 healers, so it's hard to make this entertaining. I think it would have been better just to axe it. It is cool that I pull this off, but I end up sort of having to, you know, get some damage in. Like you see right here, I believe this guy's gonna ult. Yeah, he ults right there, so I'm gonna go for the reset. And I mean, it's cool from a PvP perspective because it kind of shows you like how I tackle this situation, where it's, you know, a 1v3 with 2 healers. Like, is this even doable? Yeah, it is, but you gotta sort of whittle them down and retreat and regroup and retreat and regroup, and it kind of shows that, right? So I'm gonna kill this guy, kill this Denova guy, or Dova, however you say his name. Yeah, Dova, I guess. Gonna kill him, and then again, retreat, regroup, bandage, come back for the cleric. You get the idea, right? But damn, I don't know if that made for a very entertaining segment. Maybe I'm my own worst critic, and maybe some of you guys enjoyed seeing kind of how you tackle a situation like that with resetting the fight. But man, it just goes on for a long fucking time. Like, I'm gonna kill this guy, and I believe he's kind of just jumping out of frustration there. Now this next part I actually do like. What's coming up here in a second. I'm gonna kill this cleric, and the assassin I killed earlier is actually gonna come back. So I did a little camera spin right there because I do that when I get excited. I know there's the assassin there, so I'm gonna pull the alpha play and literally not even stealth. I'm gonna be like, open up on me, I dare you. And there he goes. He opens up on me, and yeah, dude, not much she can do, especially as an authority assassin. There's not much she can do. That's basically a free kill for me as an authority assassin. And that guy I don't think had an ult either, because I believe he just rezzed. So an authority assassin with no ult, shit, son. Did a combat bandage there, didn't really matter. So that's basically that. There's a 3v1 into a 1v1 into a 2v1 immediately after. And even the music, dude. I mean, even the music just goes on. Like, this is a good song. What is it? Heart Magic Man, right? But like, even this song goes on for too fucking long. Like, they just play this instrumental like over and over and over, like for like a whole minute and a half after the song's over. They just keep going. Like, this song is still going. Yeah. Much like this PvP segment right here. I don't know why this song is still going. But you get the idea. It's, you know, I was thinking about just skipping this in the commentary video, like in the commentary part that we're doing right now. I was thinking about just skipping this entire segment and just pretending it didn't exist, but I don't know. It's in the video. I might as well explain the editing, and you know, I think this segment was a mistake, because I think it is just. I haven't looked at the YouTube analytics, but I bet I lost some people in this part. The montage videos do have pretty good watch time analytics, but damn, I made this fucking thing, and I'm having a hard time making it through this segment. So we're almost done, guys. This boring ass shit is, there we go. Fucking A, it's over. Jesus. All right, the good shit is coming. Oh, so okay. You guys want to check out my cool hiding? This is like, I love this little hiding spot right here in this War Tribe camp. Some of these War Tribe camps have this, like, it's almost like a secret little hideout. Yeah, look at this. It's pretty cool up here. Yeah, like, this is a pretty big, like, interior of a building for it to sort of be hidden with that little wooden ramp. That's neat. Okay, so I can't explain this. One night I logged on to do some DPS testing, and this fucking Imbari champion was hitting the target dummies. Huh. All right, so here we go into the next PvP segment. This also shows off some, you know, 1v3 scenarios where you have to, you know, retreat, regroup, come back. But it's far more entertaining. The music is a little bit more fast-paced, exciting. Channeling my inner, fuck, who was that warlock? Whatever. You know which one I'm talking about. Drake Dog, yeah. Channeling my inner Drake Dog here a little bit. You know, obviously a big WoW PvP fan. I get a lot of inspiration for my videos from things I see in WoW PvP videos. So I'd like to pay homage to some of these things. So, Drake Dog, if you know, you fucking know. Anyway, this is a 1v3. Got no buffs on this druid. I did that whole thing with no buffs. Those guys just melted. Just absolutely melted. So, anyway. What's next here? Oh my god, this poor Confessor gets wrecked on a whole new level. So he's gonna pop his ultimate. The second this St. Anthony guy comes out of stealth, he gets bodied. I have all the important buffs, and this dude, holy shit, does he just get bodied coming out? Jesus fuck. Yeah, got wrecked. I missed Minax, dude. I don't know where Minax went. Those guys, I liked their spunk. Yeah, I'm all for I liked Minax. I don't know if they're in another guild now or what happened. But yeah, I haven't seen them around. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments down below what they're up to. I always like those guys. Oh, so yeah, this Saltgate guy's pretty tanky though. Look at this. Jesus. Alright, so 1v2 against Corvus. You're gonna see something very rare. Look at this shit. This guy, this is an assassin. He's gonna pull out the bow. The bow assassin coming out right here. I think there are some bow assassin builds that'll work for certain scenarios. I'm not a fan of it overall, but I do think it has some applications in very specific instances that I will not be talking about in this video. But I think there's something there. So I don't want anyone to think I'm talking shit on the bow sin as a concept. Also, I know some people that are very, very fond of the knight, the bow knight as well, which probably has some similar applications as the bow assassin. So yeah, champions can be annoying. They can be pretty tanky, but largely killable. There's some annoying builds with the what is it, Runecaster Juggernaut? That's fucking annoying. This General Cream guy was pretty good. This General Cream guy was one of the better Frostweavers. This was in the era of Frostweaver Volatile Ice spamming, so fucking A, I don't miss this at all. Jesus Christ, this Frostweaver shit was absolutely retarded at the time. He's gonna get me with one of these ices and damn near kill me. Like he's gonna get me with one right here, and if I didn't have a CC break, I'd have literally died. So I think you're gonna see it right here. He's gonna hit me with one of them, and it's like, holy shit, there's all my health dead. So I dodged that one. Here we go. Like, look at that. Like if I didn't have my Q power up, he'd have killed me. That would have fucking wrecked me. This is just a champion. Just a champion getting on. Nothing to say here. I don't think I kill this guy in a very spectacular way. I think it's just random damage. Yeah, Is the America segment coming up next? I can't remember. No. Oh, okay. So, I love when I kill people in weird spots and they have no idea where I'm at. Like this guy, you can very clearly tell by his movement, he has no idea where I'm at. Like he probably panned right over where I was, but I was just outside of his camera angle, which is part of the reason why Crowfall has a camera that's a little bit limited. The limited camera in Crowfall is by design. They want flanking and they want positioning, like from a terrain perspective, to matter. And if you could zoom your camera out all the way, then it would trivialize it. Here's the America Fuck Yeah segment. I really like making this segment. All of my kills in this segment are against European players, or I guess non-American players, I should say. So you gotta love this. This Rudlin guy, he actually sort of kills himself. So I pop a redirect pain there. So not only am I doing a lot of damage to him, he's doing a lot of damage to himself, which is part of the reason he gets owned so fast there. archers at this point in the game were actually kind of hard for me to kill. They are much easier now with the CC changes. Both archers and druids are much easier now than they are in this video. But some matchups are certainly harder. Like Myrmidons were easier in this video and are much harder now. So yeah, interesting how the meta changes with just, you know, changes like the dodge change and the CC change have made, you know, some matchups easier, some matchups harder, some that were easier or harder, some that were harder are now easier. So yeah, funny how that works. This is just a random pit fighter, I think. Imrus. Porno. This what a great song. I fucking love this song. Setiando. Dude, South Park never misses, man. You gotta love those South Park guys. Sportsmanship. Books. Oh, okay. So yeah, some more Erad terrain fun. Poor Erad got just fucking bullied by the terrain of all things. I mean, there's really not shit he could do. Like, it's not even. There's nothing you can really do if you get terrained by a Slayer as a Templar. You're basically just dead. But yeah, definitely, dude. If you can take advantage of terrain in Crowfall, absolutely do it. I mean, it's really powerful. I don't think there's anything too notable here. It's just a Frostguard gank in the era of Frostguards. God, that's so crazy. How many Frostguards are running around this cycle? That's just a 1v2 here, and I believe, yeah. So I'm gonna completely ramp up on this archer. So this archer is what I ramp my damage up on. However, the second I turn to this this cleric, so the cleric's keeping him up for a while. So you probably think like, you know, this other guy's gonna take about as much time. But the thing is I have my damage already ramped up on that ranger, so this cleric does not last long at all. It's kind of how sometimes, you know, you can sort of get yourself in trouble with a duelist because their damage, there's a lot of things they have to do to get their damage rolling, but once you get it rolling, it's crazy. So sometimes these 1v2 scenarios, you know, somebody will join the fight thinking like, wow, this duelist is at 50% health, you know, I might be able to take him since I have the advantage. But if he's got his damage already ramped up and you jump in there, you might get surprised. You might yeah, you might get surprised. So that's all I'll say about that. I don't think anything super notable here. Just dodging ice, really. Yeah, just making a miss, man. Making a miss. Okay, so this guy actually surprised me. I do think that Vandal Assassins, are currently slept on right now. He plays this very well. He does a few things that are actually really smart. So he's gonna have I take some fall damage there, but I actually pop him out of stealth. Now he's going to actually jump at me. Yeah, he's gonna do a double roll, hit me with a kidney shot. Now I have a severe bleed on me because he's a. Now look at this move here. Look at this move. He jukes the fuck out of me. So he's gonna actually disengage like he's running away. So he's gonna disengage, and I chase him thinking he's gonna run away. Then he re-engages back, and that actually fucked me up quite a bit there. And since he's a Vandal, he has that kidney shot on his the bleed on his kidney. Okay, here we go. All right, so this segment, like, you can't. All right, so I record almost everything. Like, you can't say shit like this and not have me meme on you.
A bit to go to get ahead of Zybak. Yeah, but I mean, Zybak just like gate camps all the time and just looks for easy kills. So like, Oh, I still have the ginseng up over my screen. There. Yeah, I mean, in my experience, from what I've seen.
Okay, so you can't say that and then have me not expect to get memed on. So he says I only go for easy kills and gate camp noobs or whatever the fuck he said. And I'm sitting on like literally like half an hour of footage of just people in his guild and him. So I don't know what I mean. It's all in good fun, but I mean, god damn, I cannot believe that they said this Mr. Planks guy got fucking bodied. Yeah, dude, like what? I don't know, man. I kill everybody indiscriminately. Yes, that includes noobs. Yes, that includes people at gates that I see. If I see you and I can kill you, then I'm probably gonna at least try. So, I don't know why he said that. But, I mean, it made for a funny-ass segment. That's all I'll say. Say I only killed noobs, and then I've got, like, legit, like, half an hour of me killing people in your guild. And damn near all of the people in your guild, too. So, yeah, made for a funny little meme segment, for sure. Hand-delivered. Hand-delivered. I had to find the Always Sunny in Philadelphia extended version for this, and I still had to cut some footage out for it. And the joke here obviously was, you know, the obvious joke that everybody got, but also the joke is that this segment goes on for so long. Like that was also something that I was going for, is that like it just keeps fucking going for like way longer than it should. And I think it's one of those things where like the joke's not that funny, but it keeps going and it just becomes funny because it's so ridiculous. Kind of like the moth joke. Who's the guy that does the moth joke? The comedian? Yeah, just look up MOTH joke on YouTube. Go look that shit up. It's some good shit. I can't remember his name, but good ass comedian. Oh, Jesus, this thing is still fucking going, dude. There's nothing to say. I'm trying to commentate this and have like some degree of what I was thinking, but what's funny is that so this is so perfect. It's like the music, it's me as a Ganetian frolicking through the grass, and none other than the guy who said the Zybak only kills noobs and whatever the hell he said just gets absolutely highlight reeled in spectacular fashion. You gotta fucking love that. I mean, come on. Come on. You gotta have some... You can't say that and not... Okay. I'm actually gonna pause it here. Okay, so these dumb fucking segments I make are actually a lot of work. The one that is in Zybak 3 is incredible. So if you like this stupid fucking shit, you're gonna really like Zybak 3. So I actually went and all these like there's a lot of little hidden gems. So if you go back and like look, so like I actually edited the CNN like text and everything in Photoshop. Let's see here. Yeah, like KG breaking news: KGV upset victory versus Sentient. I put the score at the bottom. Yeah, like just it's only for like only on the screen for like 2 seconds, but this shit is important to me. It's yeah. I don't know if I'm mentally ill for spending as much time as I do on these stupid segments, but I do.
Here is so different than it was a few hours ago when people were happy and relaxed. I have been looking around the room at people who are stone-faced. Some of them have been crying.
I just happened to walk by my computer and look. Did we fucking win?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was well prepared for second.
All of this is true.
I was like, we did really well. We tried our best. Like, I was like, mathematically, it's fucking like they have to win. Like, there's no, like, I did the numbers and I was like, well, we'll be close.
I think the most satisfying thing about this, we couldn't believe that we won either. Literally every single person. If we had one less person doing the thing they were doing, we would have lost. Griven is a perfect example. If he did not find the Hellcat rare spawn, we lose. If I didn't get as many kills as I got, we lose. If Coolster didn't run as many pigs as he ran, we lose. If we didn't have Duranthal and Heal Steam trained to mine the Hunger Shards, we lose. if we had any more people in the guild and we would have it would have bumped us down in the glory card, we would have lost. I mean, there's so many things that caused us to win, and I think it's really cool that you can point to each individual and see their individual contributions and that they mattered. I mean, that's really awesome, and the fact that we had less people and still pulled it off, I mean, that's cool.
Actually, they would take it too because that's like a huge promotion for them. Like everyone matters.
Say, Luna.
Okay. All right. So, holy fuck, were people fucking mad that we won that? Like, we could not believe that we won. So this us winning just spawned a complete shit show on the forums, on Discord. Nobody is upset. Nobody's upset. You're right. Nobody's upset. Nothing to see here. Oh man. So yeah, I like to have fun with this shit. I mean, it's not that fucking serious, but you gotta have fun, right? I think this shit, The Bear in the Big Blue House. If you know this song, you are a fucking OG. You're a fucking OG if you know this shit. Oh, Ja. You only kill noobs. Alright. And then it gets weird. They start, like, calling people out for their only having a 2.2 KDR. Then some guy tells Spunky he's, like, a terrible father. Dude, the whole thing got crazy. Yeah. And then the 95, the 94 with the... There's a New York Stock Exchange company that has the ticker SALT. I mean, God bless. Okay, so if you know this song, you're an OG as well. This song, you know this song and what it's from? So I ended the campaign, 103 11 deaths, top captures, top kills, top score. Yeah, so top score, top kills, top captures. So yeah, pretty damn good campaign. Probably not gonna happen again, especially with us getting the win and me getting top everything like that. But I did have a lot of time to play this campaign, so it's cool to do it. In memoriam to Sugoi, the original. A lot of us came out of the Sugoi guild. We disbanded in Crowfall and joined KGV. A lot of people think there was like some drama with Sugoi. There was no drama. We're literally all in KGV. All the same people that are playing the game are in fucking KGV. Whatever. These are all the songs. If you don't like the songs in my PvP videos, then you just suck as a person, because the songs in my PvP videos are great. Like, they're fucking awesome. So eat shit if you don't like it. I put a lot of effort into the song choice. I like to pick shit that is not only good, but also something you might not have heard in a while, or something you might not have heard at all. Big shout out to all these guilds that sieged beside us in this campaign. We do fight these guys all the time as well, especially as of the recording of this video. We probably are fighting with these guys right now. So yeah, but in this campaign, they definitely helped us out. I always like to give credit to my guildmates as well. I mean, this whole game is a team effort. Krim leads the guild. Griven does a shitload for the guild. I mean, like, he is the linchpin. Coolster runs a lot of pigs. Hookem. I like the Tonalon and Zenitos thing. Healing because he wants to, healing because he doesn't want to. Yeah, like to give credit to the guys in the guild too, because they do. You know, everybody chips in a lot. And all the undercover Russians. Okay, so this is funny. Why this is funny is because people were accusing us of having, like, undercover Russian players helping us out, and that's why we won. But what's funny is that actually wasn't true. As of in this campaign, there were no Russians helping us. But now, as of recording today, we're doing the Wild Hunt thing, and the Russians are helping us. So people probably do think that the Russians are helping us this whole time, but it's actually not true. So yeah, a lot of the stuff is funny, like the Dorian statue at the beginning, like that was all unintentional. It's fucking perfect. So yeah, fun watch, man. I like watching these videos and coming back and doing the commentary a good bit after it comes out, just to sort of get the hindsight, and like it's funny to see weird stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed the commentary version. If you haven't seen the original without my loud ass blabbering over it, definitely be sure to check that out. It's in 4K, 60 frames a second. I put a lot of time and effort into this stuff, so I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.